friends, it's me, the one and only KV. But my parents named me Kevon Henry, and I am the Assistant Director for Pre-College Programs with the David T. Kern Center at the University of Rochester, home to Upward Bound Math, Science, and Talent Search. Much love to all of our viewers today, especially you. Yeah, you. Maybe you had a rough week last week. Maybe the weekend didn't go as planned, but you made it to today. And for that, we are grateful. Thank you for trusting us week after week. We're here for you. Believe that. Now believe this. We made it to week 5 of URUB Summer 2020, nearing the end of yet again another meaningful summer program. If you are watching live today, I see y'all, all the students that made it here before us. If you are watching live today, please drop your name in the chat or text in to 585-301-4488. Remember, all students watching live will earn 15 college bound points for your squad, but only if we know who you are, okay? So please drop your government name in the chat. Send your government name via text. And then I need you to remember also that you have to answer the discussion questions on Blackboard about the show for this to count towards your stipend. Just watching is never enough. Let's see who was watching last week, though. I have a question for you. Ding, 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 ding. All right, you ready? In the public market video, you all watched me purchase donuts, incense, and a very sour kombucha popsicle. What breakfast items did Marifer purchase? Drop your answer in the chat. First correct answer will receive a Grubhub Delight. But we'll come back to that. Let's talk about what happened last week. All right? The squad competition is heating up. Squads 1, 3, 4, 6, and 7 are racing to that #1 spot. It's not too late, though, to earn college bound points for your squad. In fact, don't forget, we are also blessing the top earners in each grade level with an iPad as well. So keep participating and racking up those points. We will be sure to give you a new point listing tomorrow. So tune in to Facebook and Instagram so you could see if that leaderboard has changed or if anybody is falling short. All right? It's not too late to submit those vlogs, those video blogs, answering 3 of the following questions. You can make a video for all 3 if you want, but don't send them to me via email anymore. These files are too large. I'm asking that if you are going to submit a vlog, you upload them to Blackboard in the home base space to enter. But all submissions are due this Friday. This Friday is the last chance, your last chance to earn college bound points for your squad with the vlog submissions. In case you forgot, here are the 3 questions. What does our summer's theme, no losses, only lessons, mean to you? Question number 2. What does it mean to be upward bound strong? Question number 3. How has being a part of Trio Nation this summer helped prepare you for college? Those are the 3 questions that you can answer. Each submission will earn you 50 college bound points. All right, let's also talk about what happened last week. Last week, we blessed y'all with $50 in public market vouchers. So shout out to all the students that completed the public market poll last week for us. I was happy to see and hear from students and parents that some of you actually went to the market last week. I hope that you all are able to put that $50 to use. Remember, the vouchers expire on Friday, August 7th. Don't lose them because we won't be able to replace them. And our vouchers expire. It doesn't mean that the tokens that you receive in exchange for that voucher expire. So even if you can't stay at the market, run down to the market on Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday with a family member or a friend or solo dolo. It's up to you to exchange those market vouchers at the token center for your $50 in tokens. All right? And if you did visit the market or are planning on going, please post a picture on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Tag us and include both hashtags to earn points for your squad. The first hashtag you have to use is URUB Summer 2020 and Healthy Eats. Hashtag Healthy Eats. HEALTHYEATS. Okay, so since it's week 5, what do we have left for the rest of the summer program? Please read that email that we sent to you all yesterday at 1 p.m. very carefully. There is a lot happening this week, and I don't want you to miss out. We are nearing the end, so that can only mean one thing, right? We're wrapping up classes. We're wrapping up clubs. We're getting ready for the academic showcase, our college tour, and the end of summer home quits, aka the banquet. But because we're not able to gather in person, that's why we changed the name quite a bit. Anyway, tune into the whole show today for more information about all the things. All the things. Without further delay, though, here's a message from our college exposure team about our first ever virtual North American college tour. Take it away.
Hi everyone, I wanted to show you how you can take your own college tour. One thing that COVID might have brought us is making things a little bit easier to travel virtually since a lot of things had to switch online. So I wanted to show you ways that you might be able to find a college that you've always wanted to go to and how to set up an admissions talk virtually, as well as a live and not live virtual tour. So let me share my screen. Okay, so I just picked a random college, University of Oklahoma. Actually, I'm going to put in University of Oklahoma virtual tour. It's important that you see if it's virtual or not, because you don't want to sign up for an in-person tour and you can't make it all the way out to Oklahoma. So here we go. Let's hit this. Virtual tour of the University of Oklahoma. So you're always able, not always, I shouldn't say that, but a lot of colleges have like little places you can chat with somebody. So right here, first and foremost, this says live student guided virtual tour. Experience a live virtual campus tour led by one of our student tour guides. Choose a time that works for you and experience OU's campus spirit and community from the comfort of wherever you are. So we have, so there's also self-guided virtual tours, which is different because these are going to be like panoramic views. Let me click on it and show you, because this is still helpful. But what I do want you to look at is the more of the live virtual tours. So almost all colleges have something like these. You can rotate. There's usually something you can play and learn more about. So you can drag the image and look at different things. There's all these, what we can look at, like the football stadium on game day. There's so much stuff that you can look at here. As well as, let's see what this is. Turn the sound on. You can kind of see what's going on in different places. What I really wanted to show you was this live student virtual tour. So given that it's live, we can't go on it right this second, but I do want to show you how you can kind of see the difference between those two things. So if it's live, which means you would sign up for a Zoom space, meet them, and they would give you a very live tour of that campus. You have chances to ask questions, given that it's a real person and stuff like that. So right here, it's going to show you different things that you can sign up for. So right here, it says virtual guided tours are offered in the month of July on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just make sure if you're going out to a place like California, and even this right here, this says Central Time. We are not in Central Time. We are in Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you check out to see which time, and then convert that to the time that works, that is our time zone, because 11 a.m. Central Time is not 11 a.m. our time. So we also have general info sessions, so you can actually sign up for that as well. So general info sessions are going to be like the admissions talks that we might have gone on. You're going to learn more about the school, maybe more of the academics of things. So you can pick your date. So let's say we did want to do today. So there is a 2 p.m. admissions tour session webinar, which is going to be virtual, as well as a virtual guided campus tour. So let's sign up. Looks like there's one even just for financial aid and scholarships. So here we sign up, and it's just going to ask for some information. Central Daylight Time. Again, make sure that you check that depending on where you're going. So you would just go through, put all of your information on there, your contacts so they can get into you. Let's see. And just some more background about yourself. And then you are just going to submit this. And then you can go back if you want, because this is only for the tour, I believe. And then, so if you wanted to, you could go back and sign up for the admissions talk as well. So what would happen now is that you are going to get an email with a link for that day and for that time. So make sure you sign up. We'll be offering about 12 different colleges. Some of them being Ohio University, Lock Haven, Casanova, University of Akron in Ohio, University of Toronto in Canada, Amherst College, St. John Fisher, Tulane, SUNY Canton, and a couple more. So if those are some of the ones that you might not have been looking at, make sure you look online and see if you can get, and if you can find your own school that you wanted to go to.
Okay, so thank you, Reagan, for showing us those awesome schools. I'll tell you this, students, we're not going to ever be able to take y'all to Toronto because we're not really allowed to use federal funds for international travel. So I'm telling you, you need to sign up for these school visits because it will be amazing. Now, Brady is here right now. I asked him to join me for this next segment just because we needed a little laugh today. Brady, I hate to do this to you, sir, but you are our first name game victim of the summer. One way to encourage you all to get to know new people is to learn their names. And students aren't the only ones that need to learn names. Brady, can you see that picture on the screen?
Let's see. I'm looking for it.
Stop it. Stop.
Oh, there it is.
Pull the picture up. Because listen, let me tell you what you're playing for, Mr. Brady Ferguson. You have 1 minute to guess all the names on the screen, but I need first and last. Okay? Students, drop in the chat right now. Tell me how many names do you think he will get? And here, Brady, let me tell you what you're playing for. If you name every single person first and last on that screen, your squad will earn 1,000 points today. If he doesn't, everybody watching live right now will earn a freebie college bound show slice, towards your stipend. So if he doesn't name all the names on the screen in a minute, you all will get a freebie. You don't have to do that discussion board post today if you're watching live. Brady, are you ready?
I was born ready, Kavon.
Okay. On your mark, get set, go.
All right, I see Hareen Hyun, Reagan Hearn, Clarence Shepard, Will Aiken, Awati Miat. The staff count, am I allowed to name staff too?
Everybody.
There's my first row. I say Ashabibi Ahmed. I see, I'm going to have to come back. It's kind of dark. But I see Alex McClung, Diana Elise Perez, Desiree Garrick, Valerie Campbell, Sebastian Javier Reyes. I think that's Melvin Smith. I see Luis Rodriguez. I see somebody sitting in the dark. I see Amir King. I see, who is that? I see General Lindsay, Yusuf Ghazali, Tahara Ghazali. Who took this picture? Why is it so dark? All right, I'm turning the brightness up. Oh, okay. I'm turning the brightness up. Okay, I'm turning the brightness up. How much time do I have left?
9, 8.
Oh, no. Who is that? I think that's Janaya Burnett. I think that's Roderick Bailey. There's somebody.
Time
Yo,
is up. Time
they
is
gotta
up.
turn
Time is out.
they gotta turn the lights on in their
Time is
room.
up. Time is
Yo,
up. Time
they
is
gotta
up.
turn the lights on in their room.
Listen, I'm gonna verify with my judges, and I will let you all know if he named everybody. Sorry, I had to do it to you, Fergie. Thank you for being a great sport staff. Stay ready. The name game continues next episode. Next up, Marifer is putting her cooking skills on display. Remember those eggs that she purchased? Shout out to Alex McClung. You got the answer correct, and you were the first one that we saw. So I am going to send you a little Grubhub delight later on today. But Marifer is about to show us how to prepare those eggs she bought in 3 different ways. Okay, Chef Marifer, you're up next.
Last week, you guys saw me purchase some eggs at the public market. Here I am, buying the eggs. And this week, I'm going to show you 3 different recipes that you can make with eggs. Stay tuned. Recipe number 1. Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to make the perfect boiled egg. So step 1 is to put some water in a pan, not a pan, a pot, I guess. And then obviously they're on the stove. Yes. And then you're gonna let it boil. We'll be back when it boils. We're gonna also add a little bit of salt. Not too much. Okay. Once the water's boiling, you're gonna take a spoon and you're gonna take an egg on there. And you're gonna put the egg on the spoon. And you're gonna carefully drop the egg in the water. And then, after the egg is in the water, make sure you do it carefully so it doesn't crack. You're gonna put a timer for 7 minutes. Oh, sorry. Yep. And it'll let me know when it's ready. So the timer is done. I'm gonna turn the flame off. Then I'm going to carefully transfer this into, I'm going to transfer it to the sink. Then I'm going to add cold water. You can add some salt and pepper, which is what I added here. If you don't like your eggs runny like me, you can leave it on for 8 minutes or 9, and they will be like a harder boiled egg. But I think this is like super creamy and super delicious. This is how I make my boiled eggs. Recipe number 2. Okay, so first we're gonna add a little bit of oil, the eggs don't stick. And a little bit around the side so that it cooks the entire. And then the pan is already hot. Be careful not to burn yourself while you're doing this. Making sure it's not getting any scrambled. That was good. Yes. Then I'm gonna grab, let it cook for a little bit. Now I'm going to toast my bread. Now I'm going to put the guac, or you can just use regular avocado, but I really like to use guac. It just, well, I ran out. As you can see, we like guac around here. Put it on my toast. I got out of the toaster. Right on top. And here are my finished results: avocado toast. Recipe number 3. Hi guys, so I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my scrambled eggs. I turn on the stove, I have some beautiful tomatoes, some red onions, the eggs obviously, and some olive oil. I'm going to pour the olive oil in the pan, and then I'm going to be putting in the onions first. And then the tomatoes. And then I'm going to be mixing up the ingredients in the pan. Now I'm gonna show you what this looks like. And it's beautiful already. Beautiful. The aroma. You can't smell it, but I'm telling you, this one's good. Then I'm gonna crack my eggs in here. I know some people like to crack their eggs in a bowl or something and then whisk them, but I like to crack the eggs right in the pan, because one, it saves me time because I don't have to do the extra dish. But make sure you don't get any shells in there, because you got to be kind of a little more advanced in the cracking the eggs. You don't want crunchy eggs. Then I'm going to add a little bit of salt, just a little bit, not too much. Then some black pepper. Oh, love it. Love this. I'm gonna mix it all up. Then I'm gonna add my secret ingredient, which is Dominican oregano. Just a little bit for an extra. Just, oh, delicious. Now I'm gonna add some cut up cilantro. It's fresh. I like to use fresh cilantro, and you can buy it for $1 at the public market. Just crush it in there. And just mix it up, like, just kind of fold it in really. And mix it up, and that's it. And then I just made some toast with guac on it, and those are the final results. I hope you guys enjoyed. The end. Thanks for watching. Hi everyone. So I just want to give a reminder for ASL this week. Remember, you have to come to both classes, Tuesday and Thursday, to be able to get your slice of the pie, and for College 101. So this week, we're focusing on resume, and that goes for all grade levels. For 9th grade specifically, I doubt very many of you have a resume, so I'm going to be introducing the resume to you, tell you what it's used for, how to make one, and we're going to be using a template, but I will not be releasing the template until after we go to class, because I want you guys to be there. A resume is very important. I know some of you will be getting summer jobs or whatever the case may be in the coming summers, so after you come to class, I will release the template, and after we talk about it, that's when you'll get it. And that's pretty much it for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed my video.
Hello, the current event that I am presenting today is about a protest that blocked off Interstate 490. On July 19th, a Sunday evening, 700 people came together in support of the Black Lives Matter movement, and they protested against police abuse and misconduct. The protest started at 2 o'clock and ended at 4:30 p.m. They were able to block off Interstate 490 for 15 minutes. Here's where things get a little crazy. They met an opposing protest on the other side. The opposing protest supported the All Lives Matter movement and carried around the American flag. The leader from each protest stepped forward and began to have a heated debate. With all that said, here are some of my thoughts concerning this event. I love how they set up the protest and how planned out it was. It was peaceful, effective, it caught the media's attention, and nobody got hurt in the process. I also love the fact that when they were debating, they were actually talking to each other. All we are asking for is an open conversation in hopes that they can see where we are coming from, the wrongs that are being committed by the police who are not being held accountable for their actions, and why we're fighting for change. It's July 24th, and today they plan to shut down Interstate 490 again. So I'm looking forward to that, and that's my take on this current event.
Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. I am very excited for this week. As Merrick first said, we are talking all about resumes, and as nerdy as it is, that's just one of my favorite things to do. For our College 101 10th graders, we are going to be talking about resumes in relation to the college application pie. You might not realize it, but when it comes to college applications, there's so much more than just what your GPA is, what you got in your SAT and ACT. So we're going to be talking about the things that you like to do outside the classroom, whether it's volunteering, it's joining a club, being on a sports team, being part of Upward Bound. We're going to talk about all the things that you do and how that can relate to the college application pie, but also how you turn that into a resume. A resume is a really good tool beginning even in ninth grade to track what you're doing. So that's going to be part of your first assignment using a template I provided you on Blackboard. You're going to be filling out what you have done, since ninth grade year, and you're going to submit it. And then you're also going to review what you have done, look through your resume, also think about what we talk about in class with the college application pie. And then you're going to make a goal about what you want to accomplish this school year. That way you can make sure that you're working towards that college goal. We looked at those colleges a few weeks ago where you want to apply. So what's going to make you the best candidate? How are you going to get involved? And like I said, I love to talk about that. So I'm very excited for class this week. Now I'm even more excited, to be honest with you, to introduce the next video. Our cool things to do in Rochester is one of my favorite things to do when I visit new cities. And I think you'll see in this video, it's a nice reminder of how truly beautiful Rochester is and how many great things there are to see.
Are you familiar with art therapy? Did you know that picking up a pencil to doodle or making a figure out of clay can help you to relieve stress, depression, and fear? Art therapy uses simple activities to help people express themselves and develop a sense of well-being through the creative process. Expressing oneself through a drawing, painting, sculpture, or collage makes our thoughts, feelings, and ideas tangible and communicates what we sometimes cannot say through words alone. Art therapy helps children, adolescents, and adults explore their emotions, improve self-esteem, manage addictions, relieve stress, improve symptoms of anxiety and depression, and cope with a physical illness or disability. Even if you believe you cannot draw a straight line, you have the capacity to use the creative process for health and well-being. I, for one, am not always courageous enough to engage in the process myself, but I do love to watch others paint and enjoy all the art in the world around me. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Rumi. Will Cleveland, news reporter from the Democrat and Chronicle, just published his article, Best Places in Rochester to Enjoy Public Art, Murals, and Graffiti. I knew that Rochester was home to some beauties. I walked past tile light posts, exotic benches, and even horses on parade every day while walking my dog. But did you know that there are over 130 murals in the city of Rochester alone? OMG. Where do I even begin? Oh, let's give this a try. Now follow me as I head to Sayo and East Avenue. was what I like to call Sean Dunwoody's little alley of inspiration. Next, I discovered wall therapy, which is an art and community intervention project using public murals as a means to transform the urban landscape, inspire, and build community. They operate under the premise that images heal cities and save lives. Artists use the walls to inspire and rehabilitate communities, bringing new life and energy to a street near you. Let's see what I was able to discover. Take a trip with me first to 1245 Park Avenue on the other side of Culver. I lost count of how many murals I was able to find. Now it's your turn. How many murals can you find? I challenge you all to create part 2 of this video, and while you're at it, let us know if there is a wall in your neighborhood that could use a little wall therapy. Thank you for exploring with me. Bye.
Kevon, thank you for doing that video and showing all those murals to everybody. Those are great. I've seen some of them, but definitely not all of them.
You know, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. I definitely stumbled upon some that weren't even really on the map. So I'm excited to see how many more murals all of you can find. I'm serious. Maybe one of you can create part 2 of our mural walk. Show us some cool things about Rochester also. So why am I here, Fergie?
Well, here to talk about one of my favorite events of the Upward Bound summer, actually of the Upward Bound year, which is the Upward Bound Academic Showcase. Did you know that we have that this Friday, Kevon?
Yes, I do. You know, I helped put the calendar together.
Yeah,
But I'm excited.
of course you know. Of course you know. But yeah, I wanted to mention it to make sure all of our students know this is going to be an opportunity for our students to showcase and present what they've learned, what they've been working on this summer in their classes and in their clubs. And we showcase it not just to each other, but we want to show it really to the world. So parents, family members, friends are invited. It's going to be right here on YouTube, just like we do the UR College Bound Show. We usually invite some U of R faculty and other staff to check it out. And students is public on YouTube, so feel free to invite anybody that you think might want to tune in 12:30 to 1:30 this Friday right here on our YouTube channel. But I want to ask Yvonne, anything in particular that you're looking forward to with this year's virtual academic showcase?
To be honest, I'm looking forward to all the things because when we started planning our virtual summer program, We weren't sure how it was going to turn out. We weren't sure how many of you were going to tune in. So to be quite honest, I just want to see what was learned. I want to see what was created. I want to see what you all spent your time on. You know, what pieces did you write in composition and literature? What new words and new phrases did you learn in American Sign Language? What are some of your favorite things from College 101 maybe? And then math, of course, you know. Teach me some new math tips and tricks. But all the clubs, every single activity that we hosted this summer, I just want to see what you all came up with. So I'm excited about everything, Brady, everything.
Yeah, I'm excited too. The hard part is going to be to decide which of the work we can show within a short 1 hour span, but we'll be able to do it. So remember everyone, 12:30 this Friday, right here on our YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And Kevon, what do we have next on the show today?
Okay, so actually, I know you all have been hearing us talk about UB After Dark. This week, we have something special coming up, especially tomorrow. So next up, this is a little message for our little furry friends and our reptile friends, so we could talk to you about Bring Your Pets to Program this Tuesday at UB After Dark. Hit it.
Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I really actually laugh out loud with the chicken with the arms. I don't know, I think that picture's hilarious. Anyways, if you're curious what we're doing for the 11th grade College 101 this week, we are also following suit with the whole resume building, but I'm taking a little bit of a different approach. I want to give you guys something that you guys can take with you in all aspects of your resume, and we're also going to talk about SMART goals. And so it would be important to look at your resume and maybe look at what your resume could use going into your junior year. So what we're going to do is make 2 SMART goals, and there's a video on Blackboard that is going to tell you more about what a SMART goal is, but it stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. And there are templates online that you can work right in on your computer or on your phone, but I did an example for you, and I did it. I wrote it out. I think sometimes it's also easier to do that, so you can upload it however you want. So there is going to be 1 personal and 1 academic SMART goal. And that's really it for College 101 this week. So definitely check that out, because I think it's really important to know what a SMART goal is, and you can really see like how the direction changes when you go from a 1-sentence very broad goal to something with a little bit more direction and something that's a little bit more specific. But anyways, as always, come to ours, come to UB After Dark. But now we have Squad 1 sharing a current event.
A small study suggests that we could ditch the face masks sooner rather than later, but at what cost? Today we will cover an article by the New York Times titled "New Treatment for COVID-19 Shows Promise, but Scientists Urge Caution." The common drug that centers around interferon in its inhalable form could completely erase the mortality rate of COVID-19, stopping the virus in patients' bodies before it becomes a severe threat. Seeing as COVID stops interferon from protecting the body, to administer it to patients with early symptoms of COVID could completely raise the defenses of their bodies. Unfortunately, side effects are an issue, one that is being fixed by the inhalation method. Thus far, the results have proven hopeful for those who have inhaled interferon had a lower rate of succumbing to an extreme illness. This testing is debated by scientists, however, due to its small testing size of 101 patients. The issue now is finding individuals with COVID who are willing to participate in these studies. America and Britain are helpful, however, using inhalable interferon in hospitals today. My name is Alexandra McClung from Squad 1 signing off.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Once again, congratulations to all the rising seniors that submitted complete assignments last week. It may not feel like it now, but you are taking huge steps towards completing your college applications by completing these assignments. For students that have not completed all the 12th grade College 101 assignments, please go back into Blackboard and complete the weeks that you missed. Though you will not get college-bound points or earn slices of the pie for completing these assignments, you will need to complete these things either way for your college applications. Do it over the summer when you have more free time and don't have classes all day. So 12th graders or rising 12th graders, this is what we have on the menu this week. You're going to receive a refresher on what a letter of recommendation is and why it is an important part of the college application. You're going to learn how to request a letter of recommendation. You're going to identify the individuals that you want to request letter recommendations from, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to request those letters of recommendation. As always, the lesson and details on how to do all of this will be posted on Blackboard. You will not be able to complete all of this in one day, so do not start this late Thursday evening or Friday morning. I'm not going to say any names. Additionally, I have an announcement from Catherine for the college essay class. So attention seniors, please make sure you have signed up for one-on-one time slot for your college essay class this week. You must attend your one-on-one session as a part of your required assignments for the week. Visit the Week 5 folder of the college essay class in Blackboard to find the sign-up link. And now, once more, let's review all the College 101 assignments for the week. All right. Okay, so for 9th graders, on Blackboard, submit your resume. We will go over the format and template in class. After you attend class, I will send you the template from Marifer. 10th grade, using the template provided, add in your own information and experiences to create your own resume. 2, write a goal you have for the year and how you will improve/add to your resume. From Reagan, 11th graders, go to Blackboard and watch lesson. And the assignment is submit one personal SMART goal and one academic SMART goal. And then once again, 12th graders, you're going to go to Blackboard, follow the instructions, identify who you would like to request a letter of recommendation from, learn how to properly request a letter of recommendation, and request letters of recommendation will be the final part of that assignment. All right, so and now let's stay tuned. So we have some following messages here from a few people, and thanks, and see you soon.
Hello, Upward Bound. It is Danielle with your Week 5 Laboratory Science modules. It's our last week, so hopefully you really enjoy our offerings. First, we have computational chemistry. This is where you will learn how to study chemistry at the molecular or even atomic level. You will learn about the tools needed because you're not going to use a beaker in a lab. You will learn about how your chemistry textbook could be lying to you. This is not what an atom looks like. You can even learn how electrons are like ninjas. So if you're interested in that type of chemistry, or if you've never seen it before, please join us for the computational chemistry modules. iGEM is also back with its final module on how to extract your own DNA. You'll notice that there are still some items in your take-home science kit that you haven't used yet. That's for this module. So if you haven't done this experiment before, it's pretty cool. Join us for that iGEM module. Finally, we have part 2 of the chemistry murder mystery. Again, this will be a live module, and so you need to join us at Wednesday at 3 p.m. in order to get credit for this module. If you missed part 1, that's okay. It's recorded and on the Blackboard page, but it might be helpful to take a look at that so you know how Tom Riddle is involved in a counterfeit money ring and how we are using chemistry to solve his murder. So once again, we have the 2 pre-recorded modules, that is computational chemistry and iGEM. You can do those whenever you have your free time, or you can join us for the live chemistry murder mystery, and that is Wednesday at 3 p.m. Like always, if you have questions, feel free to contact me, and I hope you have fun this week. Thanks.
Hello again, everybody. And as hopefully you know, today is 7/27, July 27th. So today is our UB Day of Service, our Upward Bound Day of Service. I'm excited about that. Hopefully all of you are too. And we're going to be starting that in about 10 minutes, 11 minutes to be exact. But it's our Upward Bound Day of Service. Now, you have already signed up for one of 3 projects. And as you just saw in that video, we have our Horizons activities with the students in the Horizons program. We have card writing, where you'll be writing cards to people who are in nursing homes. And then we have the free rice fundraiser for the World Food Program. So 3 great projects that you can do right from home. You should have received an email with the Zoom link for those projects, well, for the project that you are part of. So if you don't know which one you're part of, make sure to check your email. You still have time, 10 minutes before we start. So make sure to check your email and get in on this hour of service today. Even though we're home or not doing the service projects in person, we feel like we can still make a difference and make an impact there. So we appreciate all the students who want to participate today. As far as our show today, we appreciate all of you who are here once again. If you have not yet done so, put your full name in the chat or text it to 585-301-4488 so you get attendance credit. Make sure to go on Blackboard and answer the discussion post or do the discussion board post for today so you can get your slice of pie for the UR College Bound show. And as Kevon mentioned earlier, although we're all very sad, everyone, as I saw in the chat, was very sad and let down and disappointed that I couldn't quite get all the names. That does mean that you all get a free slice of your UR College Bound pie this week. So, you know, this is called the silver lining of the cloud, so I guess that's a good thing. Our studio audience likes that as well. And our live studio audience, as well as our audience on YouTube, really enjoyed those 2 student-produced videos from Alex and Valerie, so let's give it up for them. We hope that we can have more student-produced content on future episodes. That, as you probably see, makes a lot more interesting than just seeing me and the staff on all the time. Although, well, I guess more so me than the other staff, but Thank you for all the reaction in the chat. Let me just see if there are any final questions before we end today. Give everyone the chance to get a little drink of water or do what you got to do before we start our UB day of service, which will be an hour of service. There was someone who had a question earlier. I believe it was from Tyrija Brockington asking if Brady ever cheats. And of course, the answer to that is no. Brady has never cheated in his life. Let's see if there's any other questions here. Is it over? Well, almost over. Not quite yet. Oh, Shamil is ready for the Day of Service project. Look at this. Oh, Amina is ready? Great. I love seeing this. Oh, Yami said I did a good job, though. Thank you, Yami. Appreciate that. What else we got here? Oh, Catherine was sorry I lost the name game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone was. You know, some would say I got set up. I'm not going to comment on that. But yeah, it was fun. You know, it's all, Alex put something in the chat. I can't really see exactly what that says. But it's all, you know, it's all about having fun, friendly competition, and doing something good for each other. And today was our day of service, doing something good for others in our community. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. If you're friends or you know someone who missed it, let them know the recording is going to be on YouTube so they can watch it 24/7. They can still do that discussion board post on Blackboard. As long as they do it before 2 p.m. on Friday, they still get their slice of the You Are College Bound pie for watching the You Are College Bound show. So that is it. And if you're doing Horizons activities, I'll see you in a few minutes. If not, hope to see you later this week. Have a good day, everybody.